number 13, Drew Flores. Batting fifth and pitching, Kiefer Doxey. The first baseman for the Lobos is number 8, Campbell Williams. Playing right field, batting seventh, number 14, Andrew Tuck. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Trey Gates. And batting ninth, number 9, Jose Ariana. Head coach for the Lobos is Coach Jim Coleman and the rest of the Longview Lobos. And now, welcome your Reedy Lions. Batting first and playing third base, number 4, Ryan Alexander. Batting second and playing right field, number 6, Ethan Downer. Batting third, the center fielder, number 5, Jalen Stringfellow. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, number 14, Braden Hernandez. Batting fifth, your catcher, number 23, Caden Jones. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 3, Grant Devitis. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 11, Brandon Huff. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 22, Kyle Olson. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 2, Cole Vegeta. And on the hill for Reedy, number 10, Jack Jorgensen. And the rest of your Reedy Lions, led by head coach Mickey Sapanic, assisted by Taylor Soda, Garrett Burns, and Ryan Robertson. And now we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Great ball.
Alrighty, welcome everybody back to another edition of Longview Lobo Playoff Baseball live here on Longview Game Day. I am Frank Sides, and today it's a one-man show. It's a skeleton crew. So I'm going to do the best I can with the cameras we have. Going to bring you as much of the action as we possibly can. I know you're watching Keaton. Special shout out. I wish you were here. This is going to be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, we got some baseball headed your way here. First and foremost, you were looking at the Reedy starting pitcher for today, Mr. Jack Jorgensen. Jack's a big sophomore right-hander, works fast and pounds the strike zone. We do have a center field camera for you today, but if you were to see what it took for me to get that up, you'll understand how the angle's just a little bit off, so bear with me. Again, going to be a little less chatter today than there normally is. I'm producing and keeping score and calling the game by myself, but we are happy to be able to bring this playoff baseball game to you with it being so far from home. Kiefer Doxey's going to start for the Lobos tonight, and I have to mention before we get started the dimensions here. This baseball field is tiny. It's a bandbox, 358 to center field with a 14-foot wall. So the home run numbers are a little inflated when you're looking at the Reedy statistics, and quite a few more balls left the park today in batting practice than we normally see. So here's to hoping the Lobos can take advantage of that. And we're underway. We're going to have Taylor Tatum leading things off for the Lobos.
Taylor Tatum.
Got a good look at Taylor. Taylor had a pretty big night the other night. Big play in center field to end the first, to end a bases-loaded rally. Big-time single. Late in the game to drive in the go-ahead run. And he steps in the box, ready to go. First pitch from Jorgensen to Tatum. Curveball misses high, ball one. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. It's 1-1. Lobos come into this one needing to win 1 or 2 today to head to the regional finals for the first time in, I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea. It's been 70 years. So this is what amounts to be the biggest baseball game in program history for all intents and purposes. That ball is ripped up the middle, and Taylor Tatum is going to be on with a single. Taylor does what Taylor Tatum does, leads off the game with a single.
Up next, number 7, Ronald Woods.
And Ronald Woods is up. We saw Ronald leave the other night with a gimpy ankle. I've been busy running cable all day, so I haven't had a chance to talk to Coach Goldman, so I don't know if he's 100%, but we've seen Ronald in these situations the last few weeks. He's been asked to bunt here, and if he's not feeling it with the ankle, I suspect that's going to be the case today. He's going to swing away, though. Their first pitch is a fastball that misses outside. And Woods is ahead 1-0. Second pitch to Woods is popped into left field. It's going to be a tough play. No room, foul ball. And it's 1-1. And the crowd is as quiet and silent as I've seen a playoff crowd all year early on. I think everybody here understands the significance of this one. Going to do some filling out of each other here. So Wood steps in for a 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Fastball comes back across the inside part of the plate for a strike. It's 1-2. Throw over, and Tatum's back in plenty of time. Woods fouls another one back. Still 1-2. All right, I'm almost caught my breath. Been here since about 9:15 this morning, running cables all over this ballpark. Up until 20 minutes before first pitch, we were out in center field. Ball from Woods is popped up. It's going to be a fairly easy play for the third baseman here. He's underneath it. And Ryan Alexander puts away the first out.
Up next is shortstop, Jordan Allen.
So Jordan Allen is going to step in after his absolutely monster game one night. Ripped a double off the wall, 2 huge singles. I think he stole 3 bases and made some unbelievable plays in the field, including that almost unassisted double play where he caught the ball, tapped second, and threw to first. Tatum's off and running. And he's in there easily with a steal. So runners in scoring position now, or a runner in scoring position now for Jordan Allen. Folks, it's going to take me just a little bit to get used to this, not having somebody next to me bouncing off the things that I say. So to me, it just sounds weird, but I'm sure if you're watching the broadcast, you'd much rather be listening to me than watching golf on TV today. That pitch was called a ball, so Tatum's in scoring position. The teams have the exact same color tops on, so that's going to get confusing at some point. But in the meantime, Allen has a chance to drive in a run early. Hit to the shortstop. Going to be an easy play over. Tatum's into third. He advances on the out. So 2 down here.
Up next, the cleanup hitter, number 13, Drew Flores.
So Drew Flores is going to step in here with a chance to drive in a run. And these types of situations seem to find our sophomore catcher quite often this year, especially in this playoff run. And I'll tell you what, Keaton, if you're listening, he comes through more often than not. First pitch swung on a miss. Looked like some sort of cutter or slider from here. Something I haven't seen in the first from Jorgensen. And it's 0-1 quickly to Flores. That ball's hit up the middle over the pitcher's head. Going to be a tough play. And he makes it. Excellent defensive play there by the Reedy Lions. And the Lobos are out of the first without scoring. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back for the bottom of the first inning. You're watching Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at Orr, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at Orr Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Alrighty, welcome back. One quick look at our presenting sponsor for this series, Emily Ramey of Sig Ramey Insurance. We appreciate you helping us get this playoff series on television for the folks that can't make the trip. Again, give her a shout for all your potential insurance needs and let them know that Longview Game Day sent you. But headed to the mound here in the bottom of the first is Kiefer Doxey. Kiefer's been your Game 2 starter through all of the playoff series. Pitched his behind off against Corsicana. Didn't come away with the win. Kiefer's job today is to take that curveball and shove it down the middle of the plate and see if these Reedy Lions can hit it where his defenders ain't. And based on what we saw in Game 1, these two teams are very similar top to bottom in the order. Not a lot of easy outs. Going to put the ball in play and put some pressure on the defense. And that's where Kiefer's going to have to rely on his teammates today. And I will mention it again one more time. If you didn't hear at the top of the first, we're looking at a 358-foot wall in center field. 312 down the lines, but I'm eyeing that, and that looks like a little shorter than that. That's a 90% 60 degree for me, so I'm calling that 308 down the line. Going to be some home runs today. That's what I'm trying to get at. Here's the hope, and no one's on base when it happens. And if you're tuning in, share the feed. Let everybody know where you can watch some playoff baseball. If things go well, we'll be out of here quickly. If they don't go the way the Lobos want, we'll be on air for quite a while tonight. Game 3, if necessary, will happen 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game 1. They'll flip a coin to decide what team's the home team in the third. Just like last week in Hallsville, we won the flip. We were able to walk it off, and that's why we're here today. So Ryan Alexander is going to lead things off for the Lions. And Ryan had a pretty big night the other night. I don't have his box score in front of him. He was on base several times. Just kind of wreaking havoc generally against your Lobos. And when Kiefer's right, he's pounding the zone with a breaker. And when he's not, the command's off a little bit. So let's see if Kiefer has got the good stuff early on tonight. He's usually able to work out of whatever jams he gets himself in. But here we go. First pitch, bottom of the first, coming your way. Kiefer Doxey, 2, Ryan Alexander. Put into play. It's going to be very tough for shortstop. He's going to go ahead. Jordan Allen can't make the throw over. And Alexander is on again to lead off another inning. Just a perfectly placed ground ball. Jordan made quite an effort to get over there and stop it from leaking into left field, but no chance with the throw. Too much speed at the plate. That's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter, Ethan Downham, with a man on. Let's see what coach wants to do with Downham. I don't anticipate this being a low-scoring affair, so I'd be surprised if he shows bunt. He's swinging away. First pitch from Doxey misses outside, 1-0. A lot of speed at first base. But as you know, Flores has a cannon behind home. 1-0 pitch from Doxey. That misses high, 2-0. Again, the crowd is surprisingly subdued today. It is hot, it is humid. (2-0) fouled out of play. 2-1. Downham steps back in. He's ready for the 2-1 from Doxey. Throw over. And Alexander's back in plenty of time.
Let's go, Reedy, right here, buddy.
Good looking two-seamer there. Misses the bottom part of the zone. And Downham is ahead in the count, 3-1 here. Good move by Doxey, but Alexander is back in plenty of time. Alexander's off, but it's going to be a ball 4. And a walk from Downham. It's going to put 2 on with nobody out here in the first. This feels like a situation the Lobos were in quite a few times on Thursday night.
Left fielder number 5, Jalen Stringfellow.
Jalen Stringfellow is going to step up to the plate. Keaton and I spoke in length about him the other night. Jalen is the career stolen base record here at Reedy. Reedy is not hasn't been around all that long, but still impressive. We saw some of the speed last night. And again, just like Ronald Woods in this situation for the Lobos, Stringfellow was asked to bunt in this situation last night. We'll see how coach plays it here. Runners on first and second, nobody down. Doxey to Stringfellow. He shows bunt, but Doxey misses the zone. It's 1-0. There's a bunt, popped up over the net. No play for Flores, 1-1. Pickoff move to second. Alexander's back in plenty of time. We'll get set again for a 1-1 pitch from Doxey. Shows bunt again. That little breaking ball misses inside. The count is 2-1. Took the bunt off. Doxey catches the bottom part of the zone to even the count at 2. Again, nobody out here. And runners on first and second. Two-two pitch from Doxey. The fastball that misses high. And the count is full with runners on first and second, nobody down. This is what we talked about in the opener. Doxey takes him a few pitches to get that release point down. Let's see if the defense can keep him from getting in too much trouble here. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Good fastball, strike 3. They throw down, but Alexander's back in plenty of time. Big first out there from Doxey.
Up next, number 14, Braden Hernandez.
And now we're just one good pitch out of getting out of the jam. Braden Hernandez is going to step in. Lefty hitter, wearing number 14. This lineup is stacked with lefties, something the Lobos haven't seen all year. Steps off. First pitch curveball from Doxey. Looks good, misses the outside part of the zone. The count is 1-0. Another pickoff attempt at second. Back in plenty of time. I'm not sure getting the out at third base is something the Reedy head coach is even considering at the moment. 1-0 pitch from Doxey to Hernandez. Oh, I think they got him. Oh, he throws it to center field. And the runners advance. Second, third with one down. Got a little too worried about the runner there, and it's going to cost us big time here. It looks like runners on second and third, only one down. A ball put in play likely scores the go-ahead run here early. Fastball misses high. 2-0. Good curveball. Ball's put into play to left field. Ronald Woods is underneath it, makes the play. The run's going to score easily. But the guy on second can't advance, but we have two down now with a runner on second.
Up next is catcher number 23, Caden Jones.
Let's go, Jones, right here.
First pitch curveball from Doxey to Caden Jones is in there for a strike. He's ahead 0-1 here. Grounded to third base. Gates is there, throw over, and plenty of time, and the Lobos are out of a jam, but that pickoff throw thrown in the center field is going to cost us a run. We're going to head to the top of the second inning, You're watching Lobo Baseball live here on Longview Game Day.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
All righty, welcome back. Got a good look at Coach Goldman there. See if we can't get these Lobos going. So Caden Jones ends the inning with a ground out to third. And Kiefer Doxey, the Lobo starting pitcher, going to lead things off here in the top of the second. Still getting used to this Lobos as a visitor team thing. I'll get it right here in just a minute. Again, one more time, if you are tuning in, share the feed. Let some folks know exactly where they can watch some Lobo playoff baseball today. We're in the middle of a big one here. Lobos need to win one of these two to advance to the regional finals, where we might have a familiar foe waiting on us, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's been a really, really fun run. These kids are a heck of a lot of fun. They're loose. They seem to be getting better every single week and gaining confidence. And if you're watching in the stands as a Lobo fan and you want to pop up here and put on a headset for a couple innings, you know where to find me. Keaton again. I miss you, man. This is it's weird. I need to find a way to get you to call in and help me call this one via telephone. Haven't seen anything hit hard yet towards this short wall. Kiefer Doxey steps to the plate.
Lobos, the pitcher, number 1, Kiefer Doxey.
Going to lead us off in the top of the second here. Kiefer, another big series, last series. He's just scrappy, puts the ball in play, loves to go the other way. Let's see if he can work as another leadoff base runner here for the Lobos. Both teams had the bases clogged all game, game one. First pitch popped into right field. It's going to be in foul territory. No one's making that play, and it's out. Strike one. You'll notice Jorgensen is already set and ready to roll, working quickly, which I do not mind. A 1 pitch to Doxey's a little two-seam fastball that stays just outside, 1-1. Little cutter there, 1-2, strike two. This crowd goes from 0 to 100. There's no mumbling between pitches. It's just it's 0 to cowbell. 1-2 to Doxey from Jorgensen. Swung on, missed, strike three. One down for the Lobos.
Up at first base, number 8, Campbell Williams.
Campbell Williams is going to step in. Campbell's playing first base again. Didn't throw any pitches in the game one win, so he's got all 110 at his disposal if we need him today. Big 6'6" righty. Swung on and fouled at the plate, 0-1. If you're not familiar with Campbell's game, this is a big-time post player for the Lobo basketball team that made a big-time run. Quite an athlete. If I can convince him, he'll be a tight end for the Lobos this year, but doesn't sound like I'm going to have any luck with that. A 1 pitch hit to third base. It's going to be a big hop. Easy throw made over. 2 down. Nice play by Alexander over there. Alexander's been a pretty salty third baseman so far from what I've seen.
Up next, number 14, Andrew Tutt.
So Andrew Tutt steps in. Andrew reached last night via the single. First at bat, or maybe the second at bat. Fun attempt. Unfortunately, popped it up when Kiefer was off and running, double play. But he takes the first pitch in there for a strike. A 1 pitch is low, ball one. Hadn't seen him too active in the field. No one's really gone that way this series, but this young man has a cannon for an arm in right field. As he takes the 1-1 pitch for a strike, one of the hopefuls to play quarterback for your Lobos in 2024. Haven't had a chance to spend much time with the football team because the Lobos are going so deep here in the baseball playoffs. Check swing up around the chin. It's 2-2. There's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Lobos with 3 up and 3 down here in the second inning. We'll be right back with some more Longview Lobo playoff baseball on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Welcome back. Got a good look at Jose Arellano and Jordan Allen warming up here before Kiefer Doxey makes his way to the mound. Bottom of the second here, and Grant, I mispronounced his name last night. His father corrected me earlier, and I literally forgot what he said. Devitus. I got it that time. Grant Devitus. He's going to lead things off for the Lions. Grant Devitus. Grant is your designated hitter tonight. Lions put the first 2 runners on with nobody out. An errant pickoff throw into center field cost the Lobos on a run on a 1-out sac fly. That's how we got here to our 1-0 Reedy lead. So Grant steps in, another lefty wearing number 3. Looking to do what Reedy seems to do nearly every inning this series, get the leadoff man on. If they can force a game 3, we may be looking at a slugfest. First pitch from Doxey looks like a breaking ball that bounced in the turf. And Devitus is ahead 1-0. Fastball misses high and away. 2-0. Popped up. Trey Gates has a beat on it. Easy out 1. Doxey falls ahead. Devitus 2-0, induces a pop-up.
Up next, the shortstop, number 11, Brandon Huff.
Brandon Huff's going to step in. Brandon's playing shortstop, takes a fastball inside for a strike. A 1 pitch driven towards Arellano, gets over to it, makes the play. 2 down, 3 pitches. This is the key for Doxey we need today. Pound the strike zone, let your defense do its work.
Here comes your first baseman, Kyle Olson.
Kyle Olson's going to step in playing first base, wearing number 22, hitting from the right side. First pitch from Doxey to Olson, swung on and driven into center field. Smashed up the middle for a single. You hear the Lobos, you're okay with that.
Number 2, Cole Fujita.
Cole Fujita steps in. Cole is hitting 9th for the Lions. 2 down here, runner on first base. First pitch to Cole's fouled back to the net. Cole's playing second base tonight. Oh, 1 pitch to Fujita. Runner takes off. Cole throws from his knees. Say Cole, I meant Drew. So stolen base there by Kyle Olson. Kind of just worked his way off of first. When no one was paying attention, took off, and Drew couldn't get him. So 1-1 pitch now, runner in scoring position. Driven into left center field. It's going to score 1. Fujita is off and running. Two nothing. Runners trade places. Still going to have a runner at second base now.
To the top of the order, number 4, Ryan Alexander.
Ryan Alexander steps in. He's been a tough out for the Lobos all series. Lays off a little cutter away. Curveball swung on him, fouled back over the net, out of play. Been an uncharacteristically, I don't want to use the word sloppy, early defensive performance by the Lobos, but that's a couple base runners they allowed to score. Had they been a little tighter, we'd still be 0-0. Obviously, depending on what happens here with Mr. Alexander. One pitch. That misses high. Good fastball by Doxey. Curveball stays high. 3-1. I'm not sure if this is the young man I'd groove a 3-1 fastball to. See if we can be a little careful with him. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, a little cutter, fouled back into the net. Now Doxey's 1 pitch away from getting out of another jam and keeping it 2-0. Swung on, he's going to ring him up, strike 3. So Doxey pitches away out of another one, but we're going to head to the top of the third. Your Lobos trail early 2-0. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. Got a good look at the Lobos huddled up. Hopefully coach is saying, hey guys, hang in there. It's just 2. As Trey Gates is going to lead things off for us here in the 3rd inning. And the way this Lobo season has gone, it would not surprise me if we've got a game 3 here shortly, and it comes down to a walk-off single by somebody. That's just how this playoff run has been. Exciting, blood pressure's through the roof, but enjoyable baseball. These Lobos are scrappy. They're not gonna lay down. I'm not sure Trey Gates has any idea who Eddie Van Halen is, but Trey, I do. Trust me, that's a jam you're walking up to.
For the Lobos, number 10, Trey Gates.
So Gates comes to the plate to an Eddie Van Halen solo. Steps in versus Jorgensen. First pitch. Curveball catches the zone. Might have been a cutter. Actually, he called that a ball. Ball 1. Ball's hit well into the gap. Center fielder's back, makes a play on it. And Trey Gates is retired. Good at bat by the young man there. Got a pitch to hit.
Number 9,
Put good wood on it.
Ariano.
So our second baseman, Jose Arellano, is going to step in. Jose's had a couple big extra base hits in the Hallsville series, the walk-off win. His triple led to the game-tying run that led to the walk-off. He takes the first pitch high for a ball. Good rip at a fastball up and in, strike 1. Another fastball swung through by Ariano. 1-2. Strike 3. 2 down.
And with 2 away, it's back to the top of the lineup. Number 2, Taylor Tatum.
We are early here in this one, but Jorgensen is cutting through the Lobo lineup with relative ease, but this is the first time they've seen the young man. And Taylor Tatum steps in. Taylor singled his first time up. I know he's looking at that center field wall. Lays off a little cutter away, but it's called a strike. 0-1. And this is where you want Taylor Tatum batting if you're the Reedy Lions. No one on base. If he hits one out, it's still a 2-1 game. There's a fastball that misses away. 1-1. If you're just tuning in from Frisco or from somewhere else, curious to see who wins this series, this right here is the literal #1 running back in the country, gifted athlete. Takes a fastball for a strike on the inside part of the plate. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. Taylor Tatum doesn't like it. But that's strike 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. You're watching Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Welcome back. We're headed to the bottom of the 3rd in what feels like it's been a pretty quick game so far. Lobos 3 up, 3 down again. They're in the top half of the 3rd. Kiefer Doxey obviously back out for your Lobos. Did his job last inning, just throw strikes, young man. Let your Lobos get back to the plate and see if they can't score you a few. And again, pardon the occasional bits of silence. I'm quite literally one man in it today. So I've got a lot going on in front of me here with some producing and some camera angle changes, calling the game, keeping track of what each player does. Do the best I can for you, but we do appreciate you tuning in. If you have anybody that you think might want to know the Longview Lobos are playing playoff baseball live, make sure you share the feed. Let them know where to find us.
Ethan Downham.
Ethan Downham's going to step in here in the third inning, and Ethan walked his first time up. Takes a fastball low. The ball's hit well. Jordan Allen makes the play, throws over. That's our shortstop. Makes the difficult play look really easy. One down. And again, just tuning in, that is our that's our quarterback last year. Took us got us 3 points away from the state title chance there at Jerry World. And Jalen Stringfellow steps in. He struck out swinging his first time up with 2 runners on. He takes the first pitch curveball that just misses the inside part of the plate. By the looks of it, that's a pitch Doxy really wanted. It is 1-0. There's a good curveball. That stays low, though. 2-0. And the fastball stays high. So Stringfellow is ahead 3-0 here. And I will remind you, he is the school leader in stolen bases. So if you walk him here, you might as well go ahead and let him have second, because he's going to take it. 3-0. Fastball right down the middle. Little pop on that one from Doxy. 3-1. Another good pitch fouled back. So Doxy's worked his way back from 3-0 to 3-2. And if I could promise you what Coach Goldman's saying right now is come all the way back. Full count pitch coming from Doxy to Stringfellow. One down here in the third. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Stringfellow, and Doxy looks to have that release point locked in a little bit better this go round.
Up next, number 14, Braden Hernandez.
And Braden Hernandez steps in. Braden drove in the first run with a sacrifice fly, as Alexander made his way to third on the throwing error. Nobody on. Ripped to first base. Campbell Williams gets a glove on it, fumbles a little bit. It's going to race to the bag and make the play himself. 3 up, 3 down for Doxy in the third. We're going to head to the top of the fourth after these messages from our sponsors. We appreciate you tuning in. You're watching Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Welcome back. Got a good look at our 2-hole hitter, Ronald Woods. Ronald popped out his first time up with Taylor Tatum on first base. And Ron's having himself quite a postseason. Hit his first career home run in what turned out to be the game-winning run against, who was that? Oh, it was New Caney Porter. Lifted one into right field, cleared the fence, and the place just went wild. First home run of his career and the biggest spot of his career. Lobos need base runners first, though. You see Coach Shepard out there talking to Ronald. It looks like he's okay with his ankle. I don't see a whole lot of limping. He's a tough kid. He's a Lobo. Our PA guy here, our announcer, the guy handling the music's got quite a vibe going on today. So in steps Ronald Woods.
Leading
Lead us off here in the fourth inning.
Lobos, number 7, Ronald Woods.
And Ronald's job is to get on base. I mean, that's always his job, but especially important in a 2-run game in the 4th inning of a big-time elimination game for Reedy. First pitch to Woods. He's going to miss high, and Ronald lays off of it. He's ahead 1-0. Another ball. Ron's ahead 2-0. See if Ron gets set that big-time home run swing if one's grooved here. Little cut fastball. It looked like catches the outside part of the plate. Scratch that. That is a ball, 3-0. So Ronald Woods, let's see if Coach Goldman gives him the take sign here. Second time through the order. And he walks on 4 pitches. Ronald Woods
Longview, the shortstop,
is on base.
Jordan Allen.
And your shortstop, one of the heroes from last night, with a hurt hamstring, drives in 2 runs that at the time didn't feel all that important, but ended up being the winning run. I mean, all runs are important, but you know what I'm saying. We had a 4-run lead. First pitch to Allen with Woods on first, swung on and driven to center field. It's popped up. It's going to be an easy play, and it's made by the center fielder out there.
Stepping up.
First pitch out.
Cleanup hitter, number 13, Drew Flores.
So Drew's going to step in. Drew grounded out, hit it pretty well his first time up. Almost hit one out in game 1. Takes a good rip to center, but the center fielder's there. Easy play.
And with 2 away, that brings up the pitcher, number 1, Kiefer Doxey.
So Jorgensen walked Ronald Woods on 4 pitches and then has converted 2 pitches into outs. And just like that, there's 2 down for your Lobos. Woods on second. I wouldn't be surprised to see him take off, and there he goes. He's in there easily with a stolen base. Caught stealing there is not going to hurt you with 2 outs. And Woods still second with plenty of room to spare as the first pitch is in there for a strike. So Doxey's got a chance to drive in a run here and help his own cause with a single. Plenty of speed on first. 0-1 pitch to Doxey from Jorgensen. Ronald Woods takes off for third as Doxey lines it down the right field line, way out of play. 0-2. And again, the crowd is eerily tame today. The occasional clap and cowbell. 0-2 pitch coming to Doxey. Woods on second. Jorgensen sets. Swinging, strike 3. The Lobos are down. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Lobos trail 2-0. You're watching Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Again, Shout out to Emily Ramey of Sig Ramey Insurance helping us put this on for you. This Game 2 presented to you by Sig Ramey Insurance. You're watching Game 2 here of the Regional Semifinal Series as your Longview Lobos take on the Reedy Lions. And this one feels an awful lot like Game 2 of the Hallsville Series. Same score, through the same inning. Lobos have the one hit. That ended up being perfectly fine for us, so no worries from me just yet. I'll let you know when I start worrying. We're going to head to the bottom of the fourth here. And it looks like Caden Jones, the catcher, is going to lead things off. Caden grounded out to Trey Gates his first time up. Doxey has not been bad today. He's been pretty good, actually. Just a couple minor miscues from the Lobo defense, or we've got a one-run or even a tie game at this point, but something we've seen the Lobos overcome all postseason. They don't look too worried about that. As they meet at the mound.
Leading off your Lions, the catcher, number 23, Caden Jones.
So Caden Jones steps in to lead us off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Reedy Lions. No runs across, only 1 hit for your Lobos. That was your leadoff single by Taylor Tatum. Jorgensen's been really good since then. First pitch to Caden Jones is a curveball that catches the zone, strike 1. Another good curveball just misses away. 1-1. Driven up the middle. Jordan Allen can't get over to make the play. And the Lions will have a runner on first base with nobody down. Again, something I feel like I've said every single inning of this series.
Up next, the designated hitter, Grant Dividus.
Grant Dividus is up. He popped out to third base his first time up. He's looking at his armband. I wonder if coach is going to ask Grant to bunt here. It feels like 3 could get close to being enough today. The way Jorgensen's pitching, he's not. He takes the first pitch. It goes to the backstop. And now we've got a runner in scoring position with nobody down here. Now's a good time for a bunt. But again, I haven't seen Reedy enough to know if that's their MO or not. This kid looks like a pretty good hitter, so it wouldn't surprise me either way. 1-0 pitch coming to Dividus. Runner in scoring position now, nobody down. He's swinging away, takes a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Another good fastball. 2-strike count now. Cole Ramey's 1-2 pitch to Dividus. He's going to step off and look the runner back. No throw. I don't know that still in third base and potentially making the first out at third is an option here. 1-2 pitch, misses the outside part. 2-2. Curveball bounces. Runner's going to try to advance. And he's out by a mile. Good throw down by Flores. regardless what team you're rooting for, that is not an out you can afford to make in a series like this. So Doxy now has got a full count on Dividus with nobody on base now. That ball's driven up the middle. And the minor base running blunder there appears to have cost Reedy their third run.
Up next, shortstop number 11, Brandon Huff.
A bunt attempt is popped up out of play. Curveball in there for a strike. Another stolen base attempt. He's in there. The count is 0-2 here on Huff, but a runner now scoring position. And hits him. And Doxy hits him on an 0-2 pitch.
Coming up next, the first baseman, number 22, Kyle Olson.
Kyle Olson's going to step in. Kyle singled to center field, stole a base, and scored the first run of the game. Looks like Coach Goldman's going to go talk to Kiefer. Now this isn't a situation that is foreign to Doxy and some of these Lobos starters here in the playoff run. The key to getting out of these jams, as Keaton and I talk about a lot, is just pound the strike zone. You got a really salty defense behind you. The 8-hole hitter up. But that doesn't mean a whole lot with this Reedy team. The 8 and 9 guys, a lot like your Lobos, they've got some strength at the bottom of the order. They put the ball in play. They've got pretty good hitters down there. So just because he's the 8-hole hitter doesn't mean you can expect an easy out. As Kyle Olson steps in, hit a single pretty hard his first time up. Takes a whiff over a curveball, strike one. Good pitch by Doxy. I think I accidentally called Doxy Ramey earlier in the broadcast. In my defense, every live stream we've done is home, and Cole Ramey's usually the game one starter, so I apologize, Kiefer, if you watch this. 0-1 pitch. Hit into center field, but Tatum's going to be able to go put a glove on that one, makes the play. Look at the throw from Taylor Tatum. The runner's holding at first and second.
And with 2 away, up next is number 2, Cole Fujita.
Cole Fujita steps in. Cole Fujita doubled his first time up, and I'm running out of superlatives to describe Taylor Tatum and his athleticism. At this point, it just is what it is. If you're going to hit it in the outfield, hit it somewhere else. First pitch from Doxy is a curveball in there for a strike. And he is 1 pitch away from getting out of another jam and keeping the Lobos in this game too. Curveball, ball gets by Flores. No play at third. So we're going to have runners on the corners here. That didn't appear to get far enough by him to allow a run to score if that was a runner on third base. Giving the defense their signs. It's 1-1 here from Doxey to the 9-hole hitter, Cole Fujita. You really want to get this batter here. You don't want to turn the lineup over with ducks on the pond the way Alexander's been hitting this series. Need a good pitch here from Doxey. Runner takes off. He's picked off. He throws over. Jose Arellano is going to get him at first to Williams, and the inning's going to end without the run scoring. Unbelievable. All right, we'll take it. Lobos lead 2-0. I'm sorry, Lobos trail 2-0, headed to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Welcome back. Head to the top of the 5th. The Lobos have still been held scoreless here. Jorgensen is dealing this afternoon here in game 2 and not using many pitches. That's a concern I'd have if I was Longview as well. But in the meantime, it looks like we're going to see Campbell Williams lead things off for you Lobos. Campbell grounded out to the third baseman his first time up. The Lobos need base runners, something awful. We're getting late here in this one. Really quickly moving along. Doxey and Jorgensen are both working pretty quickly on the mound for the most part, throwing strikes.
Leading off for Longview.
Again, share this feed.
Campbell Williams.
Let everyone know where they can watch some Lobo baseball. We've got a ton of you watching, but there's a lot more people in Longview I know that didn't make the trip. Let them know where they can find us. The more people that have watching, the more we can do this for you. The bigger and better things can be in 2024. But in the meantime, we got some unfinished business here in 2023 as Williams takes a rip at the first pitch. Looked like a little breaker of some sort. 0-1. That fastball bounces. 1-1. Ground ball. Shortstop makes the play, throws over, and gets Williams in plenty of time.
Up next, number 14, Andrew Tuck.
Ryan Alexander's playing some defense over there this series. Scratch that, Brandon Huff at shortstop. Tut steps in, takes the first pitch for a ball high. Good pitch there, but it's outside of the zone. 2-0. Another ball. 3-0. We've seen this once today. 4-pitch walk and then just back to pounding the zone. And ball 4. And Andrew Tutt draws a 4-pitch walk. With one down here in the 5th inning, and Trey Gates is going to come to the plate.
Up next for Longview, number 10, Trey Gates.
Trey dribbles it to first base. Going to have an easy play at the bag, but Huff is over in time. So 1 pitch out.
Reedy.
Number 9, Jose Arellano.
So Jose Arellano is going to come in here with a chance to drive in a run. Now Andrew Tutt's at second base. Jose's done his job at the bottom of the order here in the playoff run, putting the ball in play and letting things happen, letting the chips fall as they will, where they will. Now you can hear the Reedy crowd starting to get it going a little bit. First pitch coming from Jorgensen to Jose Arellano with Andrew Tutton scoring position. He takes a fastball for a ball. Catcher turns around and says, "Hey, where was that? I'm with you, son. I'm a Lobo fan, but that looked good from here." We'll take it. 1-0 pitch to Arellano coming. Another ball, 2-0, and the Lobos haven't really put a whole lot of pressure on this young man on the mound today. No pitches under duress yet. Still got some time, though. Arellano ahead, 2-0. That's out. That's a ball. Strike one called. I'm all over the place. Maybe a makeup call. Either way, it's 2-1. Top of the order lurking on deck. If you are Jorgensen, you want to get Arellano here. As he takes a ball 3. You do not want to see Taylor Tatum for the 3rd time with runners on the pond. Big 3-1 pitch coming from Jorgensen. Ball full. I'm going to stop doing that. Strike 2, full count pitch coming. I'm not sure what's a ball or a strike today, I'm going to be honest with you. Arellano waits patiently after the meeting on the mound. Full count pitch coming, 2 outs here in the 5th. Runner on second base. And Taylor Tatum lurking on deck. I say it a lot, folks, but this is a massive pitch coming here from Jorgensen. And Arellano's going to call time. Step away and regroup. And he's back in and ready to roll here. Fast curveball swung on and missed, strike 3. And the Lobos are held scoreless again. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Longview trails 2-0. You're watching Lobo Playoff live on Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
All righty, welcome back. Got a good look at the Lobo defense. It's the infield warming up here for the bottom of the 5th. And if you've watched the Lobos as much as we have, you know, no matter how late it is, 2 just ain't enough. So the Reedy Lions are going to have to get the bats going here, because we will at some point, if this stays 2-0, have the tie and run at the plate in a pretty crucial moment. Top of the order coming up in the 6th for your Lobos, but first and foremost, we've got the top of the Reedy order coming up. No, we don't. 9-hole. Cole Fujita's going to lead things off. Scratch that. Playing second base tonight for the Lions, or today for the Lions. Doxey seems to have settled in just a little bit after the first couple rough innings, command-wise. Sometimes I wonder, between these at-bats, if these young men have ever in their lives heard a Guns N' Roses
Leading
song.
off the Reedy, number 2, Cole Fujita.
Like, if you ask this young man, what is Guns N' Roses, would he be able to tell you that's a band from the late 80s and early 90s, or would he just assume it was a TikTok trend? Either way, first pitch from Ramey in the bottom of the 5th is a curveball, catches the zone, strike 1. Fastball misses up and in. 1-1. Fastball. Lost the release point a little bit on that one. Stays away. 2-1 now from Doxy to the 9-hole hitter, Cole Fujita. That curveball misses. 3-1. And the Lobos steal 1 hit against Jorgensen, and the pitch count feels low enough that if they needed him in game 3, if there is a game 3, he's available. As Doxy misses. Ball 4. Top of the order now, Ryan Alexander steps in. Ryan singled his first time up.
Third baseman Ryan Alexander.
Ryan steps in for the 3rd time today. I'm going to be honest, I made a mistake on my scorecard here, so I have no idea what he did in his second at bat, but at this point, who cares? Got a run on first base now for the leadoff man. As Fujita steps away from first and Doxy catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. Doxy throws over. Fujita takes off. As the ball in the dirt, Flores picks it up but can't make the throw to second in time, and Fujita's in scoring position now for Alexander and nobody down. Good curveball, 1-2. It's going to take some work to get out of this one without allowing a run. Got a man on second base, you've got nobody down, and you've got the 1-2-3 hitters set to hit. All 3 have reached base tonight via single at some point. Fastball misses in, almost nicked him on the hip. Ball's dribbled. Jordan Allen's going to be able to get a glove on it. It gets through. Run's going to score. And the 3rd run of the game is going to score on an error by Jordan Allen.
Up next, number 6, Ethan Downham.
So Ryan Alexander's aboard. 3rd run of the game, scores. Got a lot of speed on the bases. And that no-out walk to the 9-hole hitter Fujita comes back to bite the Lobos. 3-0. And Alexander takes off. And Flores is going to throw down. And Alexander's in there in plenty of time with a stolen base. Now we just need a single to put the 4th run on the board. As Ethan Downham steps in, he walked and grounded out to shortstop his last time up. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It is 1-1. Nobody down, runner on second base. A lot of speed out there on the bases, so a single almost certainly is going to score another one. Doxy steps off. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Gates makes the play. Alexander, good job base running there. Doesn't get caught off a second. Excellent play by Trey for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Jalen Stringfellow.
Jalen Stringfellow's going to step in. Jalen's had the most trouble with Kiefer today. He struck out swinging both times up. Takes a swing at the first pitch, strike one. And the Lobos desperately want to keep this lead at 3 as we get later into this ball game. We're down to 6 out remaining for the Lobos as Doxy's 0-1 pitch is going to miss outside, 1-1. Ball's popped up. Campbell Williams looks like he's going to have a play on it in foul territory and makes it. Big pitch by Doxy there. Big out, 2 down. Doxy's had a pretty productive night or day on the mound, not making any bad pitches, just these base runners have too much speed. And Braden Hernandez is in. Drove in the first run with a sac fly in the first inning and grounded out to Campbell Williams his last time up. Got a chance to drive in another run with a single here. Alexander takes off to third. And he's safe. So Alexander steals third base. Alexander still second and third now. A wild pitch scores a run. Let's worry about the batter here, Braden Hernandez. Doxy ahead 0-1. Takes a fastball. He throws it on the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. Don't worry about the runner. Kiefer, just throw strikes. You're ahead 0-2. We've seen the Lobos all playoffs. 3 may not be enough. Hernandez is going to call time. Doxy steps off. Throw over. Alexander's back in plenty of time. Almost accidentally said a curse word on the air. My lineup cards, both the wind caught them and they flew out the window. That'd have been that for me. All right. Pickoff, no good. Pickoff attempt. Big 0-2 pitch coming to Hernandez here. Ooh. Ball too low. Ball 1, actually. 1-2. Good-looking pitch from Doxy. But the ump is not giving us the lower part of the zone today. 1-2. Curveball. Swung and fouled towards the Lobo dugout. Coach Goldman makes a play on it. 1-2 all over again. Good pitch by Doxy, fastball, strike 3. So, we're going to head to the top of the 6th. Lobos trailing 3-0. We need some magic here. You were watching playoff baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo mate, Hallmark, text line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th, top of the order. Lobos are going to get it going. This is where we do it. Taylor Tatum will step in and face Jorgensen for the 3rd time tonight. As we've talked about on several broadcasts before, the 3rd time through the order penalty is a real thing. We've seen you twice already. We know everything you're going to throw. We've seen your release point. We're going to get you. It's going to be here. Again, special shout out to Emily Ramey of Sig Ramey Insurance for helping us with the fees and the hoops we got to jump through to bring you some playoff baseball. Somebody owns these rights. I promise you they aren't coming out here and spending the 6 hours it took me to get this thing on air for you. So appreciate it, Emily. Sig Ramey Insurance, give her a shout. Google her, shoot her an email, or just walk in the place. Tell them Frank sent you. She'll do you right. But back to the task at hand. The Lobos need 3 runs, and they've only got 6 outs left. So if they record those 6 outs before we score 3 runs,
number 2, Taylor Tatum.
Those of you that aren't familiar with how baseball works, we lose. And we play a game 3 immediately following this one. But long way to go here. We've seen what the Lobos are capable of in late innings. And Taylor Tatum steps in with a chance to get on base here and make that task a little less. Check down at first. Sorry about that. He didn't swing. Ball 1. We need runners. It's simple as that. Ball's hit well to center. Center fielder's back. Going to be able to make a play on it at the wall, the warning track. 1 down. Taylor Tatum put a good swing on that one.
Up next, number 7.
Center fielder had a little room, got a little wind blowing in today. And Ronald Woods is going to step in. Ronald steps in, a walk and a pop-up tonight. Pops it up to left field. Going to be a long run down there. And they make the play. No, he dropped it. Bounced off the glove over the fence. So Ronald's going to stay alive. And it's facing an 0-1 count. I'd like to get you a pitch count for Jorgensen, but I'm not sure if they keep it up here in the booth or not. So Woods is back in the box now, ready for the 0-1 pitch. Again, top of the 6th inning here. Down to 5 outs for you Lobos.
Go Reedy! Go Reedy!
Swung on and dribbled back to the net. 0-2. Here comes the Reedy crowd. 0-2 pitch to Ronald Woods from Jorgensen. Ball's popped up out of play. Good swing by Ronald. Strike 3 swinging. So Jordan Allen steps in. Jordan's grounded out and popped out to our center fielder. Looked like he might have tweaked a hamstring on Thursday night, but he's moving around okay today. Those Lobos have some pretty good trainers on the training staff, so no worries there. Takes the first pitch fastball outside part of the plate, strike 1. Good rip at a heater up in the zone. 0-2. Jordan Allen calls time as the Reedy crowd starts getting a chant and the stomp going here in the stands. Outside, just off the outside corner. Ball 1. The Reedy crowd wanted that one. Foul ball straight back. Jordan put a good swing on that. Moving a little bit more gingerly at the plate than he normally does. Looks a lot better than he did Thursday night, though. 1-2 count. Just outside again. 2-2. Looked like a breaking ball. Jordan's early on it, fouls it back behind him. Frustrated with himself a little bit. Not sure if that's frustration because he got his pitch to hit and didn't hit it, or if he's feeling that hamstring a little bit. Tough kid. Coach is going to come talk to him for a minute. Lobos, as we mentioned early in the broadcast, a little bit banged up. Ronald's ankles tweaked a little bit out in left field last night. We obviously all saw Jordan's hamstring came up a little lame, headed to second base. A couple pitchers, I won't mention names or what they're dealing with, but Lobos are going to win this one today. It's going to take some grit, fighting through some pain. If they can pull it off, we got another week to rest. But first things first, we got to win one today. 2-2 pitch to Jordan Allen. Good swing and a fastball fouled back. In my personal opinion, I'm sure Keaton will agree with me, today Jordan Allen looks like a baseball player. He's locked in. A little bit raw when we saw him last year, but my God, this kid can play some baseball. 2-2. Swung on and fouled off again. Tough at bat by Jordan when the Lobos need it the most. We're down to 4 outs here in this game 2 of the regional semifinal series in Frisco, Texas. Beautiful day for some baseball. Ball 3. Uh-oh. Crowd did not love that one. We've had a small zone today. Had a small zone Thursday night. But it's been fair for both sides. Jordan Allen works the count from 0-2 to full. Lays off an outside pitch. Ball 4. Everybody in the ballpark, including the pitcher, was certain that was a strike. So Jordan Allen takes his base. Really, really solid at bat there. And Drew Flores is going to step in. Drew Flores, we've seen him connect with a few balls last 2 series at home that will almost certainly be out of this ballpark.
Number 13, Drew Flores.
So Drew is our sophomore cleanup hitter playing catcher. Had a really good sophomore year. Come up very clutch in the playoffs. Had the walk-off 2-out single in Hallsville to end the series. And he steps in here into what feels like a pretty big spot. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Casey Stein's going to run for Jordan Allen for obvious reasons over there at first. Drew steps in, gets set. Here we go. First pitch to Flores. Swung on and driven to right field. It's going to be a long run for the right fielder. It's going to be out of play, foul if he doesn't get there, and he doesn't. Strike 1. They had him shaded heavily towards left. Drew is a big-time pull hitter, so I don't blame him there. Just was late on that fastball. I don't know if we'll see Stein running here. He's got a lot of speed, but his run essentially means nothing. No sense in risking an out on the base path as the 0-1 pitch to Flores is high. Stein's off of first. They throw down. He's back in plenty of time. Oh, 1 pitch coming to Drew. He takes that for a ball. You were just not going to get the outside part of the plate today. Something we're just going to have to accept at this point in the ball game. 2-1. Oh, it almost hit him. It might have. He says it does. Stein's going to make his way to second as the ball passes to the backstop. So Drew, I think it's a 3-1 count. I'm not sure. So Drew's ahead 3-1 now with a runner in scoring position. A base hit here draws us to within 2. Again, we're down to our final 4 outs here in Game 2. Reminder, if there is a Game 3, we're going to end this stream. I'm going to have to eat something. Then we'll bring it right back up for Game 3 when we get started for that one. But in the meantime, Drew Flores coming up, 3-1 hitters count. Runner on second. Ripped into left field. It's popped up shortstop makes the play, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lobos still trail 3-0. You're watching Lobo playoff baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo mate, Hallmark, text line, diamond seed. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Step into savings with RJ Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. RJ Trailers in Longview and online at rjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Lobos trail 3-0. Still only 1 hit today against Jorgensen, and the pitch count has got to be fairly manageable. It looks like Caden Jones, the catcher, is going to lead things off for the Lions. Grounded out to Trey and singled to center field. He was pinch ran for, and that runner was thrown out attempting to steal. Lobos needing to get back into the dugout, only trailing by 3 to have a shot to keep this from going to the 3rd and decisive game. We'll be back for that stream as soon as this one ends, if necessary. Still got an inning to go here for you Lobos. Got a shot, not over yet. But this, like I said, it feels an awful lot like Game 2 in Hallsville, and the boys rallied big time in Game 3. So, no concern on my part. If you're here, you can see the Longview crowd. They're still energized. The boys look like they're in it. Just nothing has gone the Lobos' way here in Game 2. I'm going to save my voice for the potential Game 3. I'm getting tired of hearing it at this point. So, again, I'll say this one more time. If you are watching this feed, and I can see there are a ton of you, share it. Let everybody know. Tag everybody. Tell them where to find us. Caden Jones is going to lead things off here. Bottom of the 6th inning for the Frisco Reedy Lions. First pitch from Doxey to Jones, misses the inside part of the plate, ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1. Doxey's got 7 strikeouts through 5. Curveball fouled out of play. Only 2 walks today so far for Cole. Kiefer. Kiefer, if you're watching this, I do apologize. I'm used to seeing Cole pitch Game 1. 1-2 pitch misses. Inside, 2-2. Curveball driven to center field. Tatum is there. Right at him, didn't have to take a step. 1 quick out for Doxey. 2 more. We're back in the dugout looking for a rally.
Up next, number 3, the designated hitter, Grant Devitis.
Grant Devitis is going to step in for the third time today. Grant just popped out and singled. He singled his last time up. Doxey's first pitch to Devitis. A little high, ball 1. Now the sun's starting to come out. Turned out to be a really, really nice day for baseball here in Frisco. Couldn't make the trip. We're glad you're tuning in. That pitch misses away, so he's behind 2-0. If you're watching from Hallsville or Texas High, our district mates, we appreciate you tuning in, as Trey Gates is going to make a play on this one and throw him out. 2 outs. Anyway, if you're watching from Hallsville or Texas High, hope you're enjoying your weekend.
And with 2 away, that's your shortstop, number 11, Brandon.
Your weekend off. As the Lobos trail here 3-0 in game 2. 2 outs now. And Brandon Huff steps in. Brandon's grounded out and been hit by a pitch today. Takes the first pitch up and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And all things considered, Doxy's been pretty good today. He's only allowed 5 hits, 2 walks, but a bunch of stolen bases and a couple errors. That ball's hit really well into left field. That's out of here. It's gone. Brandon Huff smokes a home run out into the street in left field. So now the Lobos task becomes a little bit tougher as they trail 4-0 as Huff taps home plate. Well hit ball there from Huff, as we mentioned in the opener. As we mentioned in the opener here. Sorry, I left it.
Up next, number 22, Kyle Olson.
Kyle Olson steps in. As we mentioned, the dimensions here are a little short, so the home run numbers are a bit inflated. But that was a well-struck baseball either way. Almost a 0% chance that's a home run back home. But either way, it's 4-0, and the Lobos' task just got a little bit tougher. That ball's flown into right field. Andrew Tutt's there. Underneath it. Going to make the play. We're going to head to the bottom of the top of the 7th. Sorry. Needing 4 runs to keep this one from going to a 3rd game. You're watching Longview Lobo playoff baseball live on Longview Game Day.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today. Only at Juicy's Taco.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or the insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
All righty, welcome back. Lobos need some magic. Down 4 here in the top of the 7th. Got to score 4 runs before we record 3 outs, and the way Jorgensen's been pitching today, it's going to be a tough task. He's pounding the zone, working fast, and we have 1 hit on the board today. So he's not going to give us anything with a free pass. All right, Reedy crowds into this one.
The 7th inning for the Lobos, the pitcher, number 1, Kiefer Doxy.
So Kiefer Doxy steps in, drives one out of play foul. Kiefer is 0 for 2, struck out swinging both times up today. Need him on base here if the Lobos have any shot here in the 7th. Kiefer bats 5th in the lineup, so we've got the 5, 6, 7 guys coming up here. That's a good fastball up in the zone, strike 2. And Jorgensen still got it working. Reasonable pitch count. I believe he's coming into this one with 80 pitches. That's 82. He might be able to get out of this with 95 or so and have an inning or two left in the third game. That ball's driven into right field. It's going to drop for, no, it's not. What a play out there in right field. So one down for Campbell Williams.
Up next, number 8, Campbell Williams.
I don't know who's out there in right field. The guy that wrote down the lineups for me, he's got the numbers all jumbled. But either way, I think that's Ethan Downham out there. Either way, diving stop. First out of the 7th. I thought that was almost certainly dropping in front of him out there. Good at bat by Kiefer. Campbell Williams is up. Campbell takes first pitch high. Campbell has grounded out to the third baseman both times up tonight. Takes ball 2-0. Campbell takes a good rip at a fastball. And again, if you haven't seen this park, it feels like a place you really want to play as a hitter if you're playing high school baseball. I'd say half a dozen or so balls hit by the Lobos in this playoff run would definitely be out of here. 2-1. Campbell takes the 2-1 pitch outside. That's a good-looking pitch. 3-1. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. Full count. Good rip, Campbell. Still going to be a full count. So Campbell Williams gets back in the box. Jorgensen's already set and ready to roll. Full count pitch. Curveball misses high and tight. Campbell's going to take his base. The Lobos have a runner on.
And that brings up number 14, Andrew Tutt.
So Andrew Tutt steps in. Andrew Tutt walked his last time up, struck out looking his first time up. Lobos still need 2 more base runners to make the man at the plate's at bat mean what we hope it means. One down here in the 7th, looking for a big-time rally. We've seen him do it several times. We've seen some opposing teams do it to us several times. So it ain't over till it's over. That's the beautiful thing about this game. There is no clock. You've got 21 outs. And if you don't get him, you don't get him. Tutt rips it down the left field line. Just foul. I mean, just foul. I'm not sure what that pitch was. I didn't catch it, but he was really early on it and just pulled it foul. Out of play. 5 feet to your right. You got runners on second and third with one down. Trey Gates waits on deck. Trey's flown out and ground out today. Tutt still at the plate. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-2. Good swing by Tutt to stay alive. Still down 0-2. Up and in. Did he swing? They're going to say no. Pitch right at his face. Pitcher's a little frustrated. He's just not getting the calls he thinks he should be getting. So Jorgensen's back set for the 1-2 pitch here. Tutt rips it down the left field line again, foul. Whatever that pitch is, I wouldn't throw it to him a third time because he's ripped it foul twice. Waits on that just a little bit more. We got some ducks on the pond. Curveball misses high. Campbell Williams is going to advance to second on this one fairly easily. Campbell's big long strides from that 6'6" frame of his. He got down to second base pretty quickly. Runner in scoring position, but again, as we've mentioned, means very little in a 4-run game. No risk on the bases here from Coach Goldman. We need base runners. By my count, 7, 8, 9 are coming up here. Andrew Tutt, Trey Gates, and Ariano. We get them all on, then Taylor Tatum's at bat becomes huge. But in the meantime, we got to get there first. Tutt's looking at a 2-2 pitch now. Williams at second. Another foul ball. Tutt's having a really good at bat here late. And I know these kids, I'm in the dugout with them for every road game. They're not going to lay down after this. This is going to frustrate these kids. Tick them off. I said a bad word there. They'll be back for game 3 if we need it.
Let's go, Jack. Let's go, buddy. Give that radio ball right here.
2-2 pitch to Tuts, driven into left center field. Going to be a tough play out there. The left fielder makes it. Campbell Williams is going to hold at second. Really solid at bat there from Andrew Tutt. Put good wood on it, but the left fielder was able to get over there in time and make that play, and it's going to fall to Trey Gates to keep this game alive.
That brings up number 10, Trey Gates.
We are down to our final out. The Travian Gates steps in with a runner in scoring position. And Trey is flown out and grounded out tonight. Fouls one out of play. Oh, 1 pitch coming from Jorgensen to Gates. Outside. Ball 1. Foul ball. 1 and 2. And the Lobos are down to their final strike here in game number 2. And again, we will be back. We'll kill the stream. We'll come back for a second stream right before first pitch. 1-2 pitch to Gates. Ripped into left center field. It's going to fall. Campbell Williams is going to score easily, or I think he's going to score easily. Good throw in. And Gates has kept the Lobos alive with an RBI single into left center field. The Lobos' second hit of the game.
And that brings up number 9.
Now Ariano's up.
Ariano.
We are another couple base runners away from making it really matter. Trey Gates on first. Ariano's up. He takes the first pitch outside. Swung on and missed by Ariano. Ball might have been inside off the plate. Taylor Tatum waits on deck. That misses away. 2-1. Good rip by Ariano. It's going to be 2-2. And again, the Lobos are down to their final strike. I anticipate we'll see the Reedy crowd get going here with the stomps and the cowbells here. 1 strike away from forcing a deciding game 3 immediately following this one. Jorgensen's had to work this inning, so it doesn't look like he's going to have much left for the third. That ball's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it misses outside for a ball. Wow. Unbelievable. Ball 3 called on a pitch that looked good to everybody in the park. Full count pitch coming to Ariano. It stays alive with another foul ball. You guys know me. I am a Lobo fan through and through, but that outside part of the plate, those look like good pitches from here. But we'll take them as long as they're being called both ways. Full count pitch coming again to Jose Ariano. Gates is off. He swings and pops up. It's going to be a fairly easy play for the third baseman, and that's it. Reedy has won the first game of the doubleheader 4-1. We're going to head to a game 3. Going to take a quick break. We'll be back with game 3 in about 30 minutes. You're watching Longview Lobo Playoff Baseball live on Longview Game Day.